Yeah. So now we're gonna go back to the old Southern Cunning from
Love
Aaron
it.
Oberon.
This is
Southern
And by the way,
Witch.
I had not read.
All the
Yeah.
witch, all the witch, all the witches back. Part 2.
I hadn't taken a look at the little opening thing in this book before. The little
foreword.
It's not. It's not the forward. It's just like a little paragraph. Not like in other books that say this is for.
Couldn't have done this without you, bro. Love your stuff.
This one rips pretty hard. This just says, "The Witch Father, maker of witches, skin stripper, bone eater, wild man, stag head.
Holy shit.
You pulled the stars from the sky to show me this way. You threw me around and pulled the poison from my body. This is your book. It always has been."
Fucking hell. Who wrote it? That rocks.
Aaron Oberon.
Aaron Oberon, dang.
That's going to be the introduction to the Werewolf Radar book, whenever that gets done.
I'd like to think we'd have our own demonic patron by then, Roger.
Okay, well, if you're listening and you're a demonic patron, give us enough money to publish a book. Me and Jordan and Nate have the ideas. We just need your quote at the beginning of it.
Contact the email, werewolfradarpod@gmail.com. Hit us up with your terms. We'll see if they're amenable. We'll pass them by our lawyer. He's an angel. He's a seraphim from the other side. Because we're no slouches when it comes to demonic contracts.
Yeah, we will only sign them at a crossroads of our choosing.
Our choosing. It has to be
choosing.
And it has to be on the way home.
Next to a taqueria.
Next to a taqueria.
Always next to a taqueria.
Wheelchair accessible in case he tries to pull some kind of devil trick where it's like, I want to be rich, but you're also like disabled or something.
You can still get to the taqueria and afford everything.
Right, exactly. Yes. And then some. Wouldn't be so bad.
I did
got
want
to meet the devil, got all this money.
Got a lot of tacos for home.
Got some tacos.
I mean, honestly, you might have enough money.
Green stripe down.
Yeah. You have enough money to make, some sort of Elon Musk space chair.
Oh yeah, make yourself an Elon Musk and live inside its head, like the alien in Elon Musk did.
It's going well for him.
I thought for sure you were going to say like Krang.
Well, I was more thinking that MIB alien who lives in that guy's face.
Oh yeah.
That little dude. Oh, poor guy. Heartbreaking scene. R.I.P. Most heartbreaking death in cinema, I think. Probably. Reality, too.
I cried.
I would tend to agree.
I felt emotion.
Once a year. How do I live without you? Piloting my head.
And now, Nate, your witch segment.
Wait, there's more to the song.
Oh, I know. That's why we're skipping it. Oh, sassy. No, I mean, if you want to finish, by all means.
No. That was it. Wait, here's the end. The end. That was the more of the song.
I wanted to talk a little bit about protections. Because, I think all of us at this point are probably going to be targeted by some sort of witch.
I think it's probably a good idea.
And frankly, the fact that we're, I'm just reading out of a book, we might even be being targeted by a copyright lawyer. Who knows?
We're good. They don't have the power to stop us.
How do we protect against that? Is there something in there for how to stop them?
I believe we just have to file everything under comedy and satire.
Yes, there it is. The comedy and satire clause.
So these are some of the elements of protection that are you should just always be apprised of and thinking about in everything you're doing. The first one that comes up is cleansing. This may be surprising, but I truly feel that a light cleansing is the first step to protecting a home. This comes in part from New Age philosophies and partially from ancestral folk practices of Ireland. Speaking of Ms. Dowdy,
Sure, sure.
she's Scottish, but
Hi,
cleansing
Irish
can-
and Scottish are the same thing, aren't they, Nate?
I'm going to say they're all Welsh.
Fucking kill him!
Cleansing can be done by smoke. Rosemary is a good choice for age-old purification
Ooh,
associations, or by
rosemary,
water.
interesting. I actually have some rosemary.
Yeah, I have rosemary too. It grows like a weed.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I have
Like,
so
just, like,
much
in
of
your
it.
yard?
Should we sell rosemary on the Werewolf Radar merch site?
Okay, guys,
Well,
you
you
heard
should
it here
definitely
first.
be.
Werewolf Radar brand rosemary guaranteed to get rid of cyclopes, ghouls, phantasms, and phantasmagoricums.
Don't
And
enter a
dogs.
home without your werewolf brand Rosedar. A trick that I was taught by my born-again Christian hippie sister is to take a white candle in a bowl of water and walk from room to room, asking negative energy to either be transformed by the light or absorbed into the water. Finish off with psalms to ensure the place is blessed and ready to go. She taught me this at a young age, and it really stuck with me. Despite obvious New Age influences, I consider it as much an influence as Bible magic was on me. By the way, in the South,
Bible magic.
big deal.
What
It's
is that?
a huge thing. The Bible, as much as any other book of spells, can be used and is used often in Southern magic as sort of a folkloric totem.
Interesting. A bit of a focus.
Yeah, like even if you've given
Kind of like
yourself
voodoo
over
too
to
uses the
devil,
Bible a decent amount.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. Interesting.
Another more modern approach to cleansing is the use of tinctures in a spray bottle. Take cleansing herbs. Here's where the rosemary comes in. Birch, rosemary, and juniper is this dude's personal blend. Let it soak in high-proof vodka or grain alcohol for several days.
Those sound like the names of the three dudes in the January picture of a fireman calendar.
Rosemary, birch, and juniper.
Yeah.
Is this, and then you put all this in a spray bottle and
Just
spray
like-
the curse away like a cat?
Yes. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here, curse.
Strain and put into a spray bottle to disperse for whatever cleansing needs.
Put into.
Get out of here, curse.
Honestly, I love that. I think I might do that. Take an ordinary soup can and fill it with crystals, and then shake it at the ghost and say, "Get on out of here. Get. Go on, get. Open the door."
There's a lot of spellcraft and protection that basically amounts to that.
I like it.
The river cleansing found in the Killing the Moon ritual, which is later on in the book.
Why would you ever?
Because sometimes the moon says something and it's gotta die.
What did the moon do to you?
It said something.
Oh, by the way, fun fact, because it was a new moon on Friday there. So Halloween this year is going to be a full moon.
I know. It's got. Not only is it going to be a full moon, it's going to be a blue moon.
Which is...
It's pretty crazy.
Which is when there's 2 full moons within a month.
Yeah. And the second one is usually adorned with an orange slice.
It's gonna be there are gonna be so many fucking witches in the hills behind Golden and Lakewood, Colorado.
Not only that, Poundland is selling a bunch of Ouija boards for $1.
Poundland.
And they're
Poundland.
predicting that there's going to be a mass summoning on Halloween this year.
Truth. Poundland,
Dude.
get at us. We want to be sponsored by you, please.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big deal to have all 3 of those things
Truly.
coalescing.
It is going to be quite an evening it's going to be quite a strange Halloween. I would like to ask our practicing listeners, wear your masks, you morons. Or come up with a friggin' spell to stop COVID already.
Or I was thinking it was just I'll be a doctor for Halloween this year. That way we just all wear a mask. Just part of the costume.
I mean,
You can wear a mask.
Jordan, you can be a
mask with
sexy
almost
doctor
any
if you want.
I'll be sex doctor.
I
Dr.
cannot-
Sex is here. I've got a problem with my winky. Like that?
Yep, exactly like that.
Sure. I have a sex
The
problem.
problem is it has an eye and it winks.
I think a witch
Okay.
gave it to me.
So yeah, if you want to, you could probably look up the Killing the Moon ritual also. You take river water during the ritual, sprinkle a bit around the home to clean it up.
Mhm.
You can, if you plan on storing the water for later cleansing, add a dash of alcohol and give it a little more shelf life. You can even add it to mop water or Windex, anything you want really. Want it's been blessed with your killing of the moon.
Interesting.
Man, I'm gonna be the crazy person at work.
Now, why do you
Yes,
need
you
it?
are.
Why is it called the killing of the moon?
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can find it really quick.
Is it kind of like an Eye of Newt situation,
You know
where
what?
like
I
it's
don't-
more of a metaphor?
I don't mean to put you on the magical spot. You can do your research and come back with it if you'd like.
No, I have it right here.
All right.
This is the ritual. For 13 days, go to a river or creek at sunrise, bringing your silver with you. Wash your silver in the river, saying, "Wash me clean of the grime of the world as this bullet is of grease." This ritual cleansing will free you of the binds of your daily life, creating time for your spirits. This is also involved with invocation.
Sure.
It's also a ritual of cleansing, ritual cleansing of oaths you may have taken and wish to clean yourself of.
Interesting.
So,
kind
if
of a
you did some gnarly shit the night before.
Right, kind of a respec for a witch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Finally, this act is known to attract the attention of the Witch Father, which, by the way, you might remember from the opening of the book.
He's a stag-headed
skin ripper.
Bad daddy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The repetition of this ritual is a show of dedication to the crooked path and to your spirit work. On the 13th night, take a bowl to catch the moon in. Catching the moon means that the moon is clearly reflected in the water.
Whoa.
Or find where the moon is clearly visible on the surface of the river, take your silver and say a prayer over it. As the witch mother dies by this bullet and her blood fills the sky, may it fall onto me and fill me with her power as she is reborn eternal. Then you would drop or hurl the bullet into the water, and as the water ripples, visualize the moon bleeding and filling the sky. And then you maintain visual for a while, watching for shooting stars or sudden weather changes, that sort of thing.
Sure, you looking for
that's
looking
a
for
lot.
Portents.
Yeah.
Does it say what the
killing
purpose
the
of it? It's to wash away.
Yeah, I mean, it has multiple purposes. It washing away your oaths, cleaning your spirit, and also attracting the Witch Father, of course.
Okay,
and the moon is such a big influence on witchcraft. You're essentially, I guess you're trying to assume the moon's power, like a conduit. For
right. Now, will the moon be okay?
I think the moon's probably fine.
Okay, the moon comes back every night or something.
I think the moon will come back tomorrow night if you do this.
Interesting.
I mean, it
what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't?
Look, TikTok tried killing the moon with witchcraft earlier this year. They did not succeed.
Did they actually?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, if you're not following witches of TikTok, you're not following the right TikTok.
I mean, why? I'm not on TikTok. Why are we not reporting on this? We are the radar. God damn it. Everyone into my office.
Sorry, Jordan.
Yes, I mean the bathroom.
All right, hold on. Let me squeeze through this keyhole.
The secret bathroom. Under the bathroom. Dang. Well, that's wild. More and more. Weekly, I would say I tiptoe closer to stepping into that dark void and just casting some spells.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean... I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, spells are really easy. Spells are hella easy. We have 2 videos up on our YouTube that explain how to remove a curse and then how to put a curse on someone, and then you just don't do the curse things like putting pins in a poppet, and it becomes a good spell.
Interesting. Oh, and then
get yourself a jar, people. Jar spells. Learn about them.
A bit of a counter spell. Also, you can use that jar for jar soups and for meditations if you want.
Yes, you can.
Which are also fun.
So
is there anything else?
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch. I want to throw a couple of them at you.
Okay.
Hate trees. are
Hate
kind of fun.
trees?
Haint, Haint.
Oh, haint tree.
Haint, like haunt, but with an I.
Right.
These beauties are some of the most captivating pieces of art you'll find anywhere. I didn't see them much growing up, mostly just when we'd visit kin up in the Carolinas, but I always loved the blue bottles hanging from empty tree limbs. A haint tree is a tree that has blue bottles and other glass
Yeah, I've seen
hanging
that.
onto, yeah, right? Like, I think everyone can picture that. You've seen it somewhere.
Sure.
I thought it was Banksy.
Well,
Turns out it's witches.
There's nothing to say that Banksy isn't a powerful sorcerer. And honestly, I would say all evidence points to the contrary.
Yeah. If he's not a cryptid, he's a witch.
Yeah, if Banksy's not employing some sort of shadow magic, I'll be incredibly surprised.
The purpose of the haint tree, as told to me by my auntie, was to catch devils that would try to sneak into your house and leave the devils to get burned up at sunrise. So the haint tree, pretty powerful magic.
Yeah. Fuck yeah! So it's like a trap. It's like a devil live trap almost.
Yeah. Except that they burn with the sun.
Right. Well, I didn't. The live part is temporary.
As
live
a witch,
parts are.
God damn it, Roger! I didn't even see you there in the internet.
The act of empowering a tree on my land with glass and my own magic is incredibly appealing. This could be a way of directly working with your land and protecting the space in which you live. The working with the land is also huge in the folkloric witchcraft thing.
Interesting. I mean, that's God. It feels like the life I want to live, right? I mean, I don't want it to be dusty and skull ridden, but like living in the countryside, growing yams, doing green magic, listening to the band, doing dabs. Yeah, let's party.
I'm not gonna lie. With the end of capitalism nigh upon us, I'm thinking the next system of economics we have is witch-based.
Witch-based, huh? Interesting.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Witch-based economy.
A bit of a wickonomy, if you will.
Yes.
Sure. Feel like you guys didn't take the ride with me on that
spells for services.
Thing. Well, I mean, that's kind of what spells are anyway, right?
I mean, it gets. I'm not. Listen, this is for the Federal Reserve to decide when we transfer to our new system.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, maybe it's witch-based next time.
Fair enough.
Here's a fun one: the Satyr Square. Satyr squares have been used in magic from Pompeii to Appalachia. Such a long history of use has given this charm an air of mystery and versatility. Normally, the charm's written out on clay or paper tablets that are hung up for protection. They work, in my experience, by just keeping unwanted presences out. They don't trap like the bottle. They just don't let things in. I wouldn't keep it by the front door since it's designed to let things in, but rather put the square in smaller hidden entryways that would only be used by something nasty.
Oh, like a vent or something.
And then you take it's like a square. With 5 lines and 5 letters, SATOR.
Interesting.
And then you spell it Satyr across and then Satyr down, and then just sort of repeat these letters.
SATOR is the magic word.
And then right below that AREPO, then below that TENET, and below that OPERA, and below that ROTAS.
Interesting.
And then you go MICKEY.
No.
RADAR. Mickey Mouse radar.
Sure.
But yeah, so that's another simple charm that you can make that will keep monsters, well, maybe not monsters, but certainly spiritual
wicked things at
evils from passing by.
Keep foul things from your apartment. Or
and there are
or cellar, fruit cellar.
Wherever you don't want them coming.
Interesting. All right. Does that do it for part 2, or is?
Yeah. I mean, I think if you want to go look up more spell protections, you'll find stuff. The Devil's Club we have mentioned, but that is the more gnarly version of the broom. Like you can use a witch's broom just to kind of sweep shit away,
Sure.
and as long as you have powerful intentions,
right.
a weak evil spirit will be removed from a room or whatever.
Oh, swept away by the witch's broom?
Yeah.
Interesting. So you just grab the broom and you can actually literally sweep. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I was
just
saying
like-
at the start.
Like actual cleaning, yes.
Sure. Dang, that's two
And then-
I got right. Oh no.
And then, of course, the Devil's Club is the giant thorn whip club
Thorn
thing.
bundle. That's when you're done
Yeah.
fucking around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the kids won't go to bed on time.
Yeah. Yeah. The broom is multi-purpose. The Devil's Club is for one thing. And it's getting those kids in bed, darn it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that does it for this episode of Werewolf
Yes.
Radar. What an episode it was. We're creeping ever closer to Halloween. We hope you guys are staying safe, keeping clean, and not like that's washing your hands and wearing your masks, and have a safe Halloween. But also remember, it's going to be a very powerful one. A powerful moon is upon us, friends.
Yeah, get some friends together. Get a Ouija board from Pound Town.
Pound Town.
It's
And go-
Pound Land. Pound
Pound
Town
Land.
is a different intellectual property.
And go to Poundland. Thank you so much to our patrons for coming and
Yep.
kicking it.
And
in
can
the
I
Zoom
say a
room,
thank
Adam
you real
P,
quick?
Kylie, of course.
Yeah, we got a new patron, Gloria Gray. Thank you, 666
Gloria
patron tier.
Gray. Ow, ow, ow. Little custom howl for the new patron. Thank you so much. Come hang with us in the Zoom room. We have a lot of fun. Big thanks to Chuck from Snappy Little Numbers for our intro and outro song. You're the best. And a big thank you to you, for the listener, for enjoying our show and telling your friends about it. And of course, rating us on iTunes, which is the only thing keeping us alive at this point. Until next
Give
time.
us 5 stars. Let us know what your favorite cryptid is. Go,
Let us know
5
what your
stars. I
favorite-
like this
Oh, yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
My favorite
Ooh.
cryptid is
Wiki.
Chupacabra.
Mine too. I'm slowly drifting towards Chupacabra after my theory that it's a giant undiscovered terrestrial bat.
Could be. Could
He's
be,
a-
man.
He's a fave now, crawling out of the ground, drinking blood from people's ankles. Can't wait. Have one as
Yeah,
a
that's
pet,
pretty good.
walking him at the park. Come on. That'd be fun. At night, obviously. No, don't get your dog close. God damn it. Okay. How attached was your dog to his blood? Okay, that does it for this episode of Werewolf Radar. Until next time, as always, punch the sky,
sky,
Spaceman
Spaceman
Joe.